Hi there, I'm Coach Kenneth, and today's video is going to be about, I just found out they cheated! So, I got an email here from somebody that just found out that their partner's been cheating on them and they want my help. Now, one of the hardest, bravest, and scariest things that somebody can do is get into a relationship. Because every time we do, we're risking heartbreak. And that is absolutely terrifying. And you have to be incredibly brave to put yourself out there and take that risk. So, falling in love is an incredibly brave thing to do. And this is why I tell you guys time and time again, you have to take your time. Take your time when you get to know somebody, because there are going to be a lot of things that you don't know about somebody, and it takes at least 2 years to really get to know somebody, because you need to know how they're going to act during holidays, during birthdays, during times of stress, and certain times of year are going to bring up past traumatic events for them. Now that's going to happen for you as well. Maybe that big Mother's Day fight always comes up every year. And believe me, Mother's Day is the holiday of all holidays to bring up traumatic events and traumatic relationships. So you need to know how they're going to handle that and what they're going to be like in the long term. In the beginning, you get so excited and overwhelmed about this new person that you don't consider what they may be like under stress, job stress, relationship stress, whatever. So, that's why I'm always saying, take your time. The other thing that you need to understand is that if you've dated somebody that has experienced trauma at an early age, in a lot of cases it's going to mean that you're going to be dealing with somebody who has issues with emotional self-control. And, they're probably going to have an anxious attachment style, and the result is they're going to be more argumentative with you because of that anxiety constantly stirring up. And they're going to feel disconnected from you, and they're going to be desperate trying to, pull you close and reestablish that disconnection and make them feel connected again. So let me get to the email. This is an email here. This is a good one. I have a cold, by the way. That's why I'm all stuffy. So they said, "Hey Craig, so I wanted to say that I'm absolutely devastated. I found out that my boyfriend of 2 years has cheated on me. Let me tell you something. If you find out that somebody has cheated on you, you deserve better. Okay? You deserve better than that. Everybody does. Don't tolerate a relationship with somebody that's going to be constantly cheating on you, lying to you, and being dishonest behind your back. Because if they are going to disrespect you and not have any loyalty to you, they're not going to have any integrity. They only care about what they want and what they need, and they're not going to care about how they hurt you. And that's going to come up with a lot more things than just cheating. So, let me continue with the email. She said, "I got a Facebook message from a girl that told me my man was not only cheating on me with her, but also other women. The problem was that the message was in the folder that I didn't see, so it was about a month ago. It said that he was hooking up with other girls as well, and that she had pictures of him and her together, and that he would send her videos of him pleasuring himself." That ain't pretty. He would tell her all the time that he would be thinking of her when him and I made love. And so I called her, and she tried to change the story and say that her phone was hacked. That's the only hacking that's going on. Her phone is hacked. That is a load of BS. You got the truth when she sent you that first email. That's when you got the truth. Now, that first message, when she was mad at him, she was ranting and raving, getting it all off of her chest, warning you. That's the only truth you're going to get out of this situation, was right then and there. And if you think that confronting him, you're going to get the truth, no, you're not. You know why? Because he's a liar and he's a cheater, and that's what they do. They lie and they cheat. Maybe he loves you, maybe he's going to feel some remorse, but you're never going to get the whole story. The most honest answer, honesty that you're going to get in this situation is that girl that contacted you first when she was upset. So, let me go on. She said, I confronted him and I demanded he tell the truth. He said, what do you want to know? There's his confession right there. He had enough integrity about her feelings to say, what do you want to know? Now, do I believe anything that he's going to say? Of course not. It's going to be a half-truth. Maybe some of it will be to protect your feelings. Maybe some of it will be because he's trying to salvage it and see if he can still work things out with you. But you're not going to get the whole truth. She says, he told me they hooked up a few times. She lived 45 minutes away, and they would talk all the time, but not see each other. So I'm heartbroken because we were supposed to get married in 4 months. I am so sorry that happened to you. I truly am. That has got to be just a gut-wrenching, devastating feeling. I really am sorry that happened to you. I know what you're going through. I've been through heartbreaks, and I haven't been cheated on, but when somebody breaks up with you, it doesn't matter. That pain is, how it happens, it doesn't matter. It's just, it hurts just as bad. Forget about the details. Ignore the details. I know everybody wants to replay the details, go over the details. You're not going to know the truth anyway, and all those details are going to be a mix and match of truth and BS. So forget about the details. But it's only going to hurt you. I know you're going to want to know, part of you is going to want to know, but if you do, you're just going to wind up hurting yourself. Focus on the facts. The facts are, maybe they love you. You know, they say they love you, or in this case, you know, I don't think you said if he did or not, but they weren't faithful. That's the fact. Even if they did love you, if they didn't love you enough to stay faithful to you. I mean, it was multiple girls, multiple times. It's not like it was a one-time thing where he got really drunk or something like that. This was multiple times. Multiple lies, multiple stories. The dude's probably living a double life. If you want an open relationship with this man, go for it. If that's what you want, you know, I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, but if you want somebody that you know you could feel close to, and they're going to be honest and faithful, I personally say move on. That's my personal opinion. She said, I'm so sad and heartbroken. I don't know what to do. Can we fix this? Is it possible to fix this relationship? Absolutely. It is possible, of course. If they're going to really be committed to working on it and working through it, and believe me, this is going to take a lot of work. But it's going to be very painful. You got to really figure out if that person is worth it to you. She asked me, what would you do, Craig? For me personally, hell no. I don't tolerate cheating. That's just me. I can't tolerate it, won't tolerate it. Even, let me be honest with you, if I even had a girlfriend that kissed another guy, that would be cheating in my eyes. That's just me. Everybody's different, that's just me. She says, what can I do to get over this? if I want to move on. Okay, I've been there. Believe me, nobody has had a more difficult time with heartbreak than I did. And that's why I do what I do. Because I've been heartbroken, and that is why I'm so passionate about helping you guys, is because I absolutely was miserable during my heartbreaks. And I could tell you, what you need to do is you have to talk about it. All the experts, all the way back to Freud, will have said, talk about it. Talk about it, talk about it. And that's what I'm telling you to do. You have to talk about this. Okay? That's the only way to heal, is to talk about it. That's the way your brain processes things. Sign up with a coaching session with me, or multiple sessions with me. I know what you're going through. I can help you with this. I understand what you're going through, and I want to be there for you. Believe me, I do. I've been a therapist since 2002. I understand how to be supportive and coach you through a difficult time. Be there for you. Be an objective person that you can share your story with, because it's so important to share your story when you're going through a heartbreak. And your friends and your family are going to have a hard time staying objective. So, you can always go to AskCraig.net and sign up for Skype coaching with me. We could always do several of them. Whatever you need, I want to be there for you. When I had a heartbreak, I will be honest with you guys, I went to therapy twice a week. For months. For at least 6 months, I went twice a week. And my therapist was absolutely brilliant. And that's part of the reason to where I got where I am, and how I've gotten so good at understanding things, is my therapist is easily the wisest person I've ever met. And I absolutely love her. So that passion comes from learning this and really wanting to understand this, because I went through it. Now, what are some other things you can do to heal? Exercise. Critical to helping your body fight these chemicals that are being released during the heartbreak. Hobbies and interests. Critical. Get into some things that you enjoy. I know right now that you're not enjoying things like you used to, but you need to do it. Spend time with friends and family. Get out in the sun. Do some things in the sun. That the sunlight will help you. Those are some other things that you can do. So, if you are going through a heartbreak and you want my help personally, you can sign up for it at AskCraig.net. Make sure you subscribe. I've got tons of amazing content coming out that I don't want you guys to miss out on. And that's it for this video. So I will talk with you soon.